In this one I'm going to be replacing my Arlen ness air cleaner for a smaller TC Bros chopper style air cleaner. I just think this one's a bit too big and bulky. Looking at the bike you can see it's half the size of the engine, so I want to go with a more minimalistic style air cleaner. So I'm going to take this one off and put the TC Bros one on. So if you are going to install one of the TC Bros air cleaners, what you do need to purchase are these breather bolts. Now they just screw into the heads just there, and what I'm going to do is just apply a little bit of Loctite to them. And a washer. Screw them in by hand just to make sure you're not going to cross thread them. So moving on to the air cleaner, what you want to do is secure this bolt, which is provided with the kit, into the face of the air cleaner. So I'll just be applying some Loctite to the bottom of the thread. Use an Allen head wrench just to tighten it down. Now we can move on to installing the gasket onto the manifold and then this backing plate. Next step is to whack on the air filter and now screw on the face of the air cleaner. So now that I've got the air filter fitted, there's one thing I'm not really happy with, and that is the pink pleats on the filter. The reason why they're pink is because the manufacturer uses a pink air filter oil on the pleats. I've never really been a fan of the pink look on a Harley Davidson, so I'm going to take this air filter off, give it a clean, and then put some black air filter oil on there. Whew, that was close. So what I'll be using to clean this air filter is just this K&N air filter cleaner kit. Comes with the cleaner, which will remove all the oil currently on the filter, and then it comes with this black air filter oil. The thing with this is it's not in an aerosol can, so you can't spray it on, and you certainly can't put this stuff in a spray bottle because the consistency is that thick. It actually would block a little spray nozzle, so you just have to apply this through that little cap there. So I've used this stuff in a previous video where I've installed an air cleaner on my Softail Street Bob, but all you need to do is just spray this stuff all over the air filter. And yes, I'll probably get chipped for not wearing gloves, but I don't really give a shit. You will when you get cancer in 20 years. So what you do is just sit it there for 10 minutes, let it get into all that oil, and then you rinse it out with a hose. Now sit it in the sun for half an hour, and when it dries, you're able to put the air filter oil on it. That cleaner has removed all the oil which was currently on there. What you can see there is just the dye, which has obviously dyed the pleats of the air filter. You can't get rid of that, but I did get rid of all the oil which was on the filter, so that's why it's important to clean it, because you don't want to whack some more oil on there and then it'll be over oiled. So as you can see, there's still pink areas showing in the filter, but all you got to do is just sit this down for a couple of minutes, let all that oil soak into all the pleats, and then it'll go completely black. Alright, so now the air filter's black, I'm going to reinstall it on the bike. Alright guys, so as you heard, the bike runs nice and crisp with this TC Bros air cleaner, and I've got to say I'm really loving that it's got external breathers here. With the previous Arlen Ness air cleaner, the breather bolts went into the intake and essentially was running a hot oily mist into your intake, which the bike would obviously burn up. That's not so good for your bike, as it's not getting nice cold fresh air, it's getting an oily mist going to your intake. So the bike should perform a little better with this air cleaner, and I gotta say I much prefer the style of this one. That previous Arlen Ness air cleaner was massive overkill. It just didn't suit the style of this bike, and it looked like it belonged on something like a 110 or a 103 cubic inch engine. Anyway, that's a wrap on this air cleaner. I couldn't be happier with the affordability or the quality of it, but that's going to do it for this one. Thanks very much for watching, and as always, I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.